Alright, hello everyone. I am going to make a video on the amount of force that you will gain with the different types of troops that there are. So there are two different ways to actually check this. Now, I only have one barrack. If you look at my video about the barrack, you'll understand why. Also, I go over it in the video that I've made about the troops and the traps and another one about troops and traps. But I only have one barrack because I'd rather focus on having the cabins whenever I'm training. As you can see in my list right here, I have opted in to get the second training queue so that I can train two at a time. I'm training a lot of troops. I'd rather get them within a day and a half or 2 days, however long it takes to train the 6,600 per training queue, then wait 4 or 5 days when I have 3 barracks at the same level, if that makes sense. Anyways, now in order to realize the force that you're going to gain from that, it's listed in two separate places. One in the barrack, which it actually takes a little bit longer to get there. So you click on the barrack, go to train. It automatically goes to the mercenary troops, so we can actually start there. Now click on each individual troop. So I'm going to click on the dare shooter. And then you go to the button right underneath the picture on the right hand side that says stats. Alright, it brings up the troop stats, and if you just scroll down a little bit, you can actually go to troop info, and you'll see the second line in that section says troop force. This is one single force, like one single troop that you're training. You'll get 3 in force. So if my capacity to train is 6,600 and I want to train a full load of those troops, then multiply 6,600 by 3. All right. All of the T1s are going to be the same. So that's the rifle master for the mercenary troops. And let's check the stats for the front ranger. And that's 3 as well. Now, the T2s in the mercenary are going to be a little bit higher because they're stronger, and they're actually quite a bit, almost 4 times as big. So you'll get 12 for each single force. So multiply 6,600 by 12, or however many you can train at that point, or however many you're training. So if you want to know exactly how much force you're going to get, then you just come in here, see how much you're training, multiply it by that number. All right, I'm going to skip over looking at the Leon Marksman and Mustang Rider, and we're going to go to the T3s. And I'm going to click on that and click stats and scroll down. Now, for a single force on a T3 is going to be 32 in force. So as you get the bigger troop type, you're going to get more force. Now, I'm going to click on the T4s. Now, right now, I'm not able to train T4s in the mercenary side just because I haven't researched it. I've been focused on the cowboy side. Now, click on the stats, and they are going to give you 48 for one single troop for the force. All right. Now, let's pop over to the cowboy side by clicking on the cowboy. You're going to notice something different about the cowboy and mercenary troops in that. Click on the pistolier, stats, scroll down, and they are going to give you 2 in force. Okay, so let's click on a T2, stats, and then we're going to scroll down, and it's going to give you 8 in force. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if a lot of people have noticed this. I'm sure a lot of you guys have noticed this, but you will get more force training mercenary troops than you are going to be training the cowboy troops. All right, let's go to a T3. I'm only clicking on one of each troop level type because the force isn't going to change based on whether it's infantry, cavalry, range, or even artillery. We're going to get the same force for that level. So you can see T3s on the cowboy side is only going to give you 2,400 in force. And now let's scroll down to T4s. Now remember, a T4 on the mercenary side gave you 48 in one single force, but on the cowboy side, you're only going to get 36 per troop. All right? Now, another way to see these stats, I'm going to click on the home button, and we're going to go into the TC center, and we're going to click overview, and we're going to click troop. Now, this does not have all the different troop types in it, but if you want to see how much it's going to cost per what you already have, you can click on individually, and that takes you straight to troop stats. But if you want to look at each different type of troop that you can train, the best place to go is the barrack, especially if you don't have any. But hopefully this helps you in understanding how much force you're going to gain for whatever amount of troops you're training. All right, so if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Like I said in previous videos, I am not putting the comments up for personal reasons of my own. I'm just super busy with everything going on. I will be happy to make these videos. You can reach out to me in the game, and hopefully you'll find this helpful. All right, I'm hoping you guys are going to enjoy SVS if you're participating this coming SVS in just a few hours. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.